Hello everybody, I'm /MVC. Welcome back to Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. These are the adventures of Tiny Johnson. And Tiny has ventured back up to the roof to grab a very important thing. Disassembling these cooling units yields pipe fittings. Among other things. Other very useful things that we can ignore for now. Heading back downstairs, let's put these pipe fittings to work. 3 tiles. Ah, yes. And we've spotted a zombie on a different Z level. Let's see, how do I look up and down Z levels? Can't seem to do it. It's showing me just a pitch black image there. Don't know how I spotted him and can't see him, but, you know, that's how it goes sometimes. Alright, this next crafting recipe is going to be very important to some of you Metropolis survivors who find yourselves in Tiny's situation. Let's open our crafting menu and search for spear. This recipe right here is pretty easy. You need a tool with hammering of 2 or more. That's generally a hammer. We got that off a zombie. Tool with metal sawing of 1 or more. We're getting that from the multi-tool. Pulled that off a zombie's body. We got 3 pipes, 24 available. We got those from disassembling various metal cabinets, I do believe. And 1 set of pipe fittings, which we got from disassembling the cooling unit upstairs. That's going to give us our basic pipe spear. Now, crafting time on one of these is 5 minutes. Now, we ought to be able to make how many of these then? What's 24 divided by 3? 8, I think? Yeah, should be 8, I think. So let's see, and let's go ahead and just craft 8 of these. Because we're going to need more than 1. Crafting 8 of those at 5 minutes apiece. It's a 40-minute craft at 4:20 p.m. It leaves us enough daylight to experiment with this particular strategy, which is going to have to supersede my original working strategy, which I think if I had started in the apartment building, possibly, instead of the office, I could have pulled it off. Oh God, you feel a sickness coming on. This is not going to be good, I'm telling you. If this character dies, I think there's a very high likelihood that he's going to die of the flu. And then we're going to have to start over with somebody else. Oh well. We'll see how it goes. If I can kill some zombies and find some cough medicine, we can ride it out. I've also got to locate a little bit of food. There we go. We're coughing. We feel sick. It's not good. I've only had 1 character since I started playing this game who got a serious illness, and it was not fun. Okay, there's our pipe spears. No. Tiny took his backpack off. That's why we're wielding the crowbar. I'm going to set it aside and wield one of these pipe spears. Alright. Hey, it looks good, too. Look at that spear. Nice! You want to see the stats on the spear? Here they are. Impaling strike. Attack target and another one behind it on a crit. That requires 4 melee. And it has medium blocking ability and it can make reach attacks. It's got 18 pierce and a bad to hit bonus. And stamina cost, not tremendously high. So that's good. Just realized we're going to need 1 other thing, but we can craft that in a minute. Let's get down here and try a thing. My strategy will require... Okay, these zombies are being seen on a Z level below the one I'm peeking down to. So I'm peeking to this Z level. And then he's also seeing the zombies below that Z level. So there you go. I'm going to go on down. Now this right here is a glass railing. I think we can step onto it. Yes, I can. Now we're seeing about 94 zombies. Okay, we're seeing all of them that are out in the yard here currently. They can see us also, I do believe. So, now the funny thing is, can I look down like this? Oh, there we go. How many of them have full HP? Basically, almost none of them have full HP, so that's good news. Now that I've stepped to the railing, I think that, yeah, the zombies have spotted me, so I'm going to take a strike from above. What happened there? It didn't tell me. Okay, I battered the zombie for 26 damage. You know, I want to know because I want to know. Okay, this one is downed. I presume that zombie got knocked down by another zombie. And walked underneath me. I'd hate for them to come up the staircase behind me. That could be a disastrous tragedy. We'll see. It could also be helpful, so we'll see. The dog is more likely to come upstairs, it seems. To me. Oh, yeah. We're killing them left and right. Now, the danger here is getting grabbed by a grabber. And here's another danger. This guy may be able to throw rocks at me from below, and hopefully not. Look here. Here comes a feral human from behind, attracted by the sound of combat. Now, we've got low stamina, too, which is not good. So I'm going to try to deal with the feral human immediately. He's only got 1 HP left. Please don't throw a rock at my torso. Okay, we took him down. Hell yes. Oh, thank God. What did he have on him? A backpack, boxer briefs, jeans, an undershirt, leather belt, pipe, and a skinny tie. I'm going to smash him so he can't come back. Feral human is dangerously close. Is that this one? Let's look around. Okay. I think we're all right. I'm going to move back to the... Well, let's see if we can get this guy smashed. Ah! Aha! Another one steps up. This one is a cunning feral. He has a reach weapon. Do I have my gun on me? Yes, I do. No, I don't. I've only got the magazine on me. Okay, let's... I have... tear gas. Okay, I need to step toward him. Okay? He thrust his spear at me, but I evaded, thank God. Let's apply the tear gas. There. Now he should be stunned and blinded. As you can see, he's quite tough. Holy smokes. He's still got heavy bleeding, stunned, and blind. He's still alive. Wait a minute, I'm only poking him for 3 or 4 damage. That's odd. He must have armor on. Let's look. He had a fire-hardened wooden spear. Oh, he had a spear strap. Yes! Heavy ballistic vest. Thank you, God! Leather-padded pants. Yes! Okay, we have just leveled up. Now, the question is, I thought I saw somebody come up the stairs right over here. Let's see if we can grab at least the spear strap. I only want the strap. I don't want the spear. Oh, I'll probably have to unload this. Okay, let's see. Boots. I hate that these are damaged. Let's just grab the vest, the leather-padded pants. Can I get those? Ouch! Something hurts. Yeah, stop picking up. Alright, I was hitting the torso for 11 damage because there's another feral. Yeah, I was afraid that the ferals would be smart enough to make their way upstairs. Alright, we need to get away from this guy. I'm gonna go grab my gun. Okay, I've left him behind. Let's walk. Oh, right when we were on the verge of getting our armor, too. Woo! Alright, exciting times. Now, if we're still going to be seeing zombies from our apartment... Wait a minute. What level am I on? I didn't go upstairs. I was supposed to flee upstairs. Oh, I have heard. This is the room with the cunning ferals, or with the ferals. Okay. That was not a good mistake to make. Look here, there's holes in the floor where the building is starting to collapse. I was wondering why the zombies weren't disappearing. as I went upstairs, which of course I didn't go upstairs. That's the answer, so. Are we going to be able to make it to the staircase? This is my staircase up. There are the things I want to collect, and the feral was just standing here. Oh, you know what I think he did? I think he walked into the tear gas spray. Hold on a second. Although it's probably worn off now. How dark is it here? It's very dark. Okay, there he is. How's he doing? He's blind. Yes. Okay, good. The problem is, I have no stamina left, and he's got full HP. But I want to take advantage of the fact that he's blind. We should get our stamina back either way, so let's just do that. I'm going to close the door. Let's try to get our stamina back. Yep, he's walking around out there. Now, I doubt he'll still be blind by the time I come out. But it will be worthwhile to have stamina. What's in here with us? We've got a lighter and a spray can. Alright, I'm going to open the door and peek out. Yeah, he's walked around the corner as the footsteps showed us. I'm going to peek around. Okay, don't see him there. Alright, now I'm hearing footsteps right here. What I'd like to do is hit him with the spray before he has a chance to throw a rock at our torso. Let's try. Okay, now, does he know we're here? No, he doesn't. It says he's hostile, but he can't see our current location. So what we can do is attract him this way. I'm trying to use this corner as a kind of rock catcher. We've also got a counter here that might serve the same effect. So actually, let's sneak this way. He's probably hearing my footsteps, by the way. Now, maybe, depending on how quiet it is, I may be able to get the things that I need here. Let's see if I can grab that ballistic vest. Let's wear that. Now, it probably conflicts with the leather jacket. Yeah, our torso encumbrance is now 16, but we're protected from rocks. That's a pretty big deal. Now, the fire-hardened wooden spear, how good is it? Probably not as good as the one we have. That's what I'm gonna think right now. As far as the work gloves goes, they don't fit. The boots are too damaged to think about, so I'm just gonna leave it. Smash that body. Okay. This guy's still hanging out up here, and he's the only blockade that we have currently. Let's go. I want to go take care of him if I can. He's moved a few steps in our direction. There, he knows we're here. Okay, I'm going to get on the other side of this door. No, you're not throwing a rock at me. I'm going to close the door. He will open it, but by then it will be too late. Hello. Let's use the tear gas spray. Bam! And now, stunned and blind. Got him. Alright, we've got an MP3 player, a pipe, a flyer. This particular zombie was wearing a white bikini bottom, some tights, and a pair of Western boots. The fashion statement. Smashing the body. Now, here's the problem. I've got to wait for the tear gas cloud to dissipate. Now, I've experimented with this before, and it takes about 5 minutes for the tear gas cloud to go down. Uh-oh. Is that me coughing? I heard coughing, but it didn't tell me that I coughed. You cough heavily. There it is. You cough heavily. I don't think that was the tear gas, but it may have drifted toward me. All right, let's open the door. Whoops. And let's look. There's a hazy cloud still here. I'm sure it's dissipated, though. See if it gives me a warning. All right, we'll wait 5 more minutes. It's actually a nice thing about tear gas. It almost makes a barrier. Either the feral humans step into it voluntarily and mace themselves, basically, or they'll refuse to enter the cloud sometimes, which makes it just a wall between you and them. So from the southwest and below, I'm hearing some smashing. Now we're going to have to... Really? There's still a hazy cloud there? Oh my god. 5 more minutes. Zombie spotted. Ignore. As we've got our back to the wall, standing in this bathroom. Yeah, just ignore that. It'll be fine. I'm going to take a pause here, and when this hazy cloud dissipates, I'll be right back. Alright, the hazy cloud has disappeared, and I just had a revelation while I was waiting. Why don't we put nail boards over here? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I know I made 8 nail boards. I can put them around the staircase. And when they, anything that tries to come up that staircase... Okay, we've got to configure this distraction manager here. Spotted 3 zombies. We've got to turn off spotted for a minute. So if we go to distractions manager, there should be a hostile spotted we can disable. Okay, now we should be able to move. Yeah, okay, we can move without being interrupted constantly. Check it out. There's a zapper zombie down there. Now we want to be wearing gloves for that encounter. Let's grab the work gloves, even though they're a poor fit. I'm just going to put them in my back pocket of my jeans. Need to smash this guy too. And I don't think we checked his body. Polycarbonate sheet. Leather belt could come in handy. His backpack is just as damaged, which was probably our fault. Alright, I'm now on the level above. Let's go back. I want to get my nailboard traps and drag them back to that location. So they were over here. Here we go. And I'm going to enable auto haul. This is the #1 reason that I like 0.h over, well, 0.g. I actually haven't been playing very much experimental. And the main reason that I don't play experimental, although I know, you know, some very legendary Cataclysm players and YouTubers love it. But my problem with it is simply this. I have a mod or multiple mods installed at a given time, and then my series will run for like 12 months. And there's a lot that can go wrong. Now, I know people say, hey, stable or experimental is stable enough to play long term. You can keep your save file, whatever. Hey, look, heads up, it's not recommended that you keep your save file that whole time. If you check the website, they do recommend... Am I still dragging? Yeah. They do recommend that you do 1 playthrough per experimental version, but I just don't want to bork my X.E.D.R.A mod or whatever by upgrading via experimental. But anyway, 0.g, you didn't have this whole menu. And this thing is so much nicer than what we had before. Okay, let's apply the... hello? Okay, let's look carefully here. Oh, there they are. Nailboard traps. There we go. Apply that. Apply. Apply. Oh, we can put down bubble wrap also, which will warn us of an approaching foe. Zombie is dangerously close. Yes, stop moving items. Oh, okay. No, but he's downstairs, so it may be okay. Place one there. Whoops. Wrong spot, darn it. Examine and disarm. Okay. There. You set the board trap on the linoleum tile. Oh, there it is. Okay, I didn't see it for the arrow there for a minute. And we've got one more trap to place. Now we'll just leave it right there. The bubble wrap. I mean, let's go ahead and apply the bubble wrap. I've never put down a bubble wrap trap before. Bubble wrap. It says you set the bubble wrap on the ground, ready to be popped. That's cool as shit. Alright, so we've got the staircase blocked off with nail boards. I'd like to have about 100 more of those, but it takes time to do. What's the next thing I need to do? I have put on the ballistic vest, correct? I have. Now I want the spear strap that this guy had, but I have to unload... Oh, I want to put those pants on too, because I'm going to guess that they're protective. That's an actual armor. Oh no, but they're a poor fit. That's okay, I'm putting them on anyway. They'll protect our legs some. Not much, because they're so damaged. Maybe never mind then. It says protection, look at the red letters. Protection values are reduced by damage. So you're like, bash protection 2.19 is now 0.88. Not great. Pierce protection 4.03 is now 0.88. It's probably not even worth messing with. Probably not even worth messing with. Let's just unload the spear strap. There's no room in your inventory for this fire-hardened spear, so you drop it. Now, I should be able to apply, or I think you wear the spear strap. Yeah, I could wear it, and the encumbrance would be 1. Okay, I'm going to check my encumbrance values. We're up to 17 now. If I apply the spear strap, then I can put this pipe spear in it like so. And he can carry it on his back, which is pretty cool. Which brings our encumbrance to 20 when we're doing that, because we've got leather jacket, ballistic vest, backpack. Wait, why do I have a backpack on? Wait a minute. What? I thought I dropped my backpack. Backpack, 3 items. Could have sworn I dropped my backpack. Okay, let's unload the backpack. Drop the extra pipe fittings there. And then take off the backpack. And drop it right here. Well, pockets for armor until the hard armor was removed. You take off your backpack. I would think I would have dropped it. It should be down here somewhere. Clothing. Yeah, I should have dropped it. Let's look here. Pipe. Yeah, the backpack dropped. Bringing our torso encumbrance back to a realistic level. The spear strap's not even interfering now, so we're good. Alright, so let's wield the spear again. It's damaged, by the way. So what about wielding the leather pants? Oh, drop those. Yeah, we're creating a mess here, but that's fine. Now, I gotta remember, this is the way up and out. I'm fighting from a relatively safe position, because this is my escape direction. Try to bear that in mind. We're probably going to have to go back for another pipe spear soon, but I want to get down here and see if we can do a little bit of damage. What is this guy? Oh, a skeletal zombie. Okay. Something bites the locust's torso. The locust dies. We've never heard of a locust before. And while I'm doing this, I'm keeping my eye on a couple of things. The zombie... Okay, I swing wildly and miss. It's all good. I'm keeping an eye on my stamina, for one. If my stamina gets too low, I would prefer to back off a bit. And then get my stamina back. So here we go. Here's an example of that. We can hop upstairs, where we might be a little bit safer, and wait it out. The other thing I'm looking for is the appearance of a grabber zombie. Or some kind of a Hulk. Or, what do you call, not a Hulk, but the level below a Hulk. And they can really screw your world up. Now there's another danger that could happen here, which is that theoretically they could knock this balcony out from underneath me, and I could fall to my death. Okay, going back up to get stamina back. Now at a certain point, I'm going to feel safe enough to peek down. I'm going to tell you another danger, is I have been grabbed while peeking before. So when you do the capital X to peer, you can peer over, you can peer down, you can examine the ledge and peer over the ledge, you can peer around corners and so on. But I have been grabbed while peering before, and in this situation, it would be the end of the run. But we've got to take some risks. There's no doubt about that. Now, one other problem we have is that these zombies, if left unsmashed, will return. So there's a consideration. Also, killing these zombie children right here. Every time you kill a zombie child, it affects your mood drastically. And so the more of these that appear and the more of them we slay, the worse it's going to get. Now these are mostly just re-res, mostly dead zombies except for the runner. The child's probably a re-res. I'm curious about how many bodies we're seeing right now. Let's see if I can get a count. Okay, I'm not seeing down. So I don't know. I don't know if there's any way for me to use this menu and look down. I probably have to peer down in order to do that. Let's try to take out a few more of these guys. How's my spear holding up? Pretty good. So it has a chance to take damage on a crit. You feel guilty for killing the zombie child. Our mood indicator has now become a super sad face. If we become too demoralized, the character will refuse to do any kind of work. Probably refuse to fight, I don't know. Okay, most of these we can continue to handle, so we're just going to continue. I don't know how long it will take before we get these guys cleared out enough so we could go smash the bodies. But that's ideal because we just killed SWAT zombies, or at least we poked them. Now, if we can take out SWAT zombies, we can get real armor. So that would be very helpful. But my consideration on time is this. It is 5:46 p.m. I think it takes about 6 hours for bodies to come back. If we can clear this out relatively well, and then sneak down there and smash and loot the bodies, it will be after dark. And if we have somewhat cleared the area, we might be able to pull something like that off. Which would be a damn miracle, I'm going to tell you right now. These SWAT zombies, I'm poking them for 2 damage. Because this weapon is not great against that kind of armor. Firefighter zombie climbs to its feet. So what we're going to do, we're just going to very slowly wear these SWAT zombies out, I guess. Oh, the SWAT zombie died. I got a critical for 14 damage. That was a damn miracle. I'm tempted to go peer down the staircase now. You see, we're getting a lot less traffic through here. Well, I say that as more seem to step up to the plate. But no, it does seem a lot less. No hostile creature in reach. I'm getting that message a lot now. Let's get our stamina back and we'll take a peek. And try not to get grabbed in the process. Oh, feral human. Got him while he was under me. That was nice. Should we peek? We've got a tough zombie coming up. He's got full HPs. And actually, we can pretty well bet that he's right underneath us right now. Alright, I'm gonna risk a peek. No, that's not how you peek. You gotta examine the ledge. Peek down. Alright. The situation is, improving, maybe. We got a zombie soldier with full health down here. We got a bunch of low HP zombies mixed in with some high HP zombies. But what I'm very curious about, what's it look like out in the field? See, we're looking pretty good out here now. Almost good enough to think about, could we sneak down here and start a fire? Is this building flammable? That's a garage. Is this building flammable? That's a concrete house. Damn my luck. What's with all the concrete? Well, we are down. Alright, we successfully peeked over the ledge, thank God. Can I smash from here? There's nothing there to smash. So you see, we do kind of need to get downstairs. Granted, we could fight from the staircase over here and clear some zombies out that way, but it's not safe because there's three staircases wide. So very likely we would be poking downwards and something would come up and grab us. So I'm going to try yelling from right here. See if we can get a zombie to climb those stairs. I'm just curious. From the southwest and below you hear whack. What is the whack? Oh yeah, baby. This is the plan. This is the plan. It's going to develop into a whole other plan too. And in that plan is going to require that we probably are going to have to not take the stairs to get down there ultimately. I have been thinking about the problem. I think I started thinking about this earlier in the episode and I forgot to finish my thought. And that is, my original plan was to set my own building on fire, which I was thinking that it's big enough that, let's say I was to set this corner of my building on fire, that by the time the fire had spread to, say, this point right here, that hundreds, if not thousands, of zombies would have been attracted to the collapsing, burning, you know, and that it would be clear enough for me then to escape downstairs from here, right? Well, that's not going to happen because as I investigate, like, this linoleum tile is not flammable, and this wall is not flammable either. And so the walls, nor the ceilings, nor the floors is flammable. That's not going to work. But let's go, which way should we go? Let's go this way. I have to be somewhat careful. There's a bunch of ferals in the other area over there. Okay, how dark is it? Let's make sure. Okay, it's very dark. We should be okay. And I'm wondering if I closed the door behind me. Okay. Wait, I forget what level I'm on already. Is this the one with the ferals? No, it may be on my home level. Oh, yeah, this is the one with the ferals. Okay. So here's what we're going to look at. I'm going to just peek out this way. Yeah, okay, still a mess, but it's still doing its job. This, are they clearing this? I didn't even know that was possible. But I see a lot of areas where it looks like the rubble has basically been cleared by this sheer mass of resurrections. But anyway, looking over here, this is a gambling hall. As far as I can tell, the gambling hall is flammable because the woods, or the walls, are not listed as being concrete. Now, between me and the gambling hall is a 4 square distance. If I could climb out of either set of windows. Actually, this garage, I think it does have possibly concrete walls. And so I can't do that one. Let's see, where's my window? Here's my window. 1, 2, 3, 4 squares to the garage. If I could reach the garage, I could set it on fire. So I may be able to burn this building in an attempt to clear out some of the zombies. But what's that going to require? That's going to require a wooden step ladder to climb down out of these windows and into that alley. Now, I would really like to show you what I'm talking about from over here, but there's those 12 ferals that I'm going to have to clear out from this room first. And I'm not sure I'm going to get around to that in this episode. It's probably going to be something that I may even do off camera. I'm not sure. See me in the comments about that. Because, okay, now, I'm hearing the footsteps of a feral over here now. I'm going to go upstairs. And we're going to craft that ladder. Because we're going to talk about the ingredients, the crafting recipe, and how the ladder works. Okay, this is the, yeah. Now, I'm going to try, if I possibly can, if I could put that ladder down, but it takes time to smash a body. This is the problem. I'd like to go down there and smash those corpses. But the issue is going to be, you don't smash a corpse instantly, okay? But anyway, let's open our crafting recipes here, and what we've got here is, let's search for a ladder. You know what? That music is going to annoy me. Let's turn this off. Options. Is it debug options? 3D field of view. Whoops. Just to get the danger music to shut up. Let's turn that off. There we go. Alright, so what I was looking at is if we want to craft a ladder to get down, we've got the wooden step ladder option. That's a Fabrication 3 recipe. It takes 2 hours to craft one of these, requiring a tool with hammering of 1, that's a rock or a pipe or anything, and a tool with wood sawing of 1, that's my multi-tool. You need 30 nails and 12 planks. Now, the 30 nails are just laying around over here, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, those are nuts and bolts. Where was I getting nails from? Ah, yes, I was getting nails from here. And I left my crowbar downstairs. Okay, let's grab some nails. I mean, let's get our crowbar back. And here's a nice thing about crowbar. Where did I drop it? I'm trying to remember where I dropped my crowbar now. I thought I dropped it on this level. Let's see. I'm trying to remember. I set my crowbar down so that I could pick something else up. Oh, I probably dropped it in my base now that I think about it. Let's go back up there. Well, I was hoping to find some Dream.S on those barrels. Yeah, crowbar's up here. Nice thing about having the spear strap now is if I go to wield the crowbar... Huh? Wield. Crow. There it is. It gives me the option of storing my spear in the strap, so I can go around with my spear on me. I'm going to take this apart. That'll give us nails. So, what are we doing now? We're taking apart... Let's see. We took apart air conditioner units, or whatever those things are on the roof, to make our pipe weapon. Now we're taking apart desks and such to get the nails that we need for a ladder. It will also give us planks and whatnot, which we were using these desks to make nail board traps and stuff. Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. It's all about knowing what you get when you disassemble stuff, partly, you know. You get told what you're going to receive when you're disassembling a simple item, but it doesn't give you a heads up when you're disassembling a piece of furniture. So you've just got to try it and learn by experience, or check the, what I would call the wiki. If you're not familiar, the wiki for this game is not a wiki. It's called The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Cataclysm. Oh, you poor man. What's the issue with being sick? Well, I'll tell you. The issue with being sick is that, one, it's very hard to sleep. Hey, there's Dream.S there that we didn't pick up? That's insanity. Okay, great. Fantastic. You know, that's going to make me think. I need to probably make a sort zone just for scrap Dream.S. That's a spare part. But I had a sorting zone for that. Let's check. Yeah, I do. I have a loot zone for spare parts. Let's check this and see if there's more Dream.S here. Nope, there's no more Dream.S there. That's just our yarn and miscellany. Okay. Alright, so what I want to do first before I start a long craft is go ahead and reapply something to the torso. Go ahead and we need to bandage that back up because our bandages were destroyed. I got no other wounds, right? Yeah, no other wounds. Okay. And we can start out by drinking a little bit of this clean water that we have. And I guess butter. Alright, that slaked us and we have some calories inside, so I'm going to craft the ladder. I don't know if I'll have enough daylight. Let's see, 44 minutes. We're going to run out of daylight. Probably on that craft. Alright, we'll probably have to save that craft for another time. For later, I mean, just for later. Let's drop the crowbar back off. We're done with that. We have all the nails that we need for that craft, so I'm going to stick them on the shelf over here. Okay. Alright, so should we get back to the business of clearing that area down there? Where would it be safe to peek from? Let's try peeking from here. Yeah, there we go. That's a safe peek. And we can see down into the lobby. So here's the piles of bodies. We don't know exactly how many bodies are in each pile. Can I scroll it? No, that changes my Z levels. Now it has screwed up my peak. Okay. Let's try this again. I was hoping that I could hit... Is it page down? No. Page down and page up is messing things up too. Alright then, never mind. For some reason, everything stays grayed out, and then I get the unseen message because I'm no longer peaking when I change Z levels. So, there you go. But anyway, this is part of the building, I do believe, that they have collapsed. It caused rubble to appear down here, and as they started to walk over the rubble, they started to take damage. So as they destroy our building, they also sort of destroy themselves. Getting down here to smash the bodies still doesn't look possible to me. There's even more zombies coming. They've been attracted to all the noise of battle and so on. I think we're just going to have to patiently clear the area. Let's open up the spear again. We'll go get a fresh one if it takes one more pip of damage. I am going to be very cautious and peek downstairs before I go downstairs. And hope that the nailboard traps give me just a little bit of leeway with the ferals. I'm going to step up. Oh, we've turned Z levels off. Hold on. If you don't know how to do this, if you want to enable the ability to look across multiple Z levels, you go to your debug options, and under 3D field of vision, this is experimental. You can turn it on. You can also pick how big the range of your vision is. Oh, come on, man. Another daggum feral. And he threw a rock at me. Of course he did. He is fully healthy, armed with stones, and madder than hell. I don't think he can reach me up here, however. Throws a rock. Now, there's no creature in reach, so normally on my own Z level, I could reach a knight's move. This is, I think, the maximum reach. I don't think you can reach 2 diagonal squares, but you can reach this far or this far. This is your range with a spear. That's what having a reach attack means. But when you're on the level above, that does not apply because you're reaching one level down and it counts that. Okay, here's an area where we want the work gloves on because I do believe that the pipe spear conducts electricity. So we can check that. Let's have a look. The basic pipe spear. There will be a comment here about electricity somewhere. This item conducts electricity, it says, and can be attached to a spear strap. Now, if I examine the work gloves, I think it will say that they don't conduct electricity. Yes, there it is, near the top of the screen. This item does not conduct electricity, will protect you from harm, withstand a lot of abuse, won't let water through, and can be refitted. So if I put the work gloves on, they will prevent me from getting zapped by the zapper when I attack him. So I'm going to go ahead and... nope. So here, normally, you could target an enemy, a specific enemy, by bumping into them, basically, or clicking the direction that they're in. I'm restricted to hitting the tab key. Oh, wait, I could hit the F key. There we go, yes. Now do I hit enter, or... F to attack. There we go. That way we got to pick our target. Now the feral is still throwing things at us. I want to target him specifically. Like so. That was F and then F again. And it looks like we took him down, so that's great news. There's some kind of a hazmat zombie down there. Keeping an eye out for grabbers right now. Okay. Stamina's getting a little low. Somebody bled out. I heard him die. And once we've got my stamina back, yeah, this pipe spear is still in good enough condition to keep using, I think. These guys we could shoot. Of course, the sound of the gunshot would be tremendously loud. And it would probably attract more zombies and cause us more problems. So I'm not going to do that. But I would like to reclaim some of the armor pieces. Uh-oh, what's this thing? Okay, that is a crazed survivalist, grasping a sharp-bladed weapon. This feral prepper has an athletic physique, a sign that they trained extensively before turning feral. In addition to remembering how to use a flashlight, their survival instincts seem to kick in when critically harmed, causing them to act in self-preservation. Unlike most of their fellows. Crazed survivalist, but he's only got 1 HP left, so I'm not too worried about him. He's not a re-res, incidentally, so I don't know where he lost his HPs at, but I would love to find out. I'm going to step back here and get my stamina back. Killing him could yield, well, at least a flashlight. But he's there, look. The zombie climbs to its feet. Now that, I believe, is a message about a re-res, unfortunately. Okay, see the crazed survivalist. I want to take him down. And he died. Zapper zombie. Hell yeah. Fantastic. God, we've made a lot of kills. You know what I forgot to do? Well, actually, we can make a diary entry. Let's look here. We should be able to get, it's the action menu. Hold on. Help, display, sidebar, pickup, manager, auto notes, distractions, action menu. Okay, none of these are it. Let me see the key bindings menu. It's here. We can find out how many we've killed. And I'm very curious. It is some kind of a menu. Not the zones manager. Martial arts menu. Oh, we should probably get brawling going. We should be able to do that. I just remembered when I saw that. Body status. I think it's the factions menu or something. It should say factions menu. Or view, no, not view player in. There, view factions, #. I think that's it. It's view factions. Lore, creatures. No, it's not that one. Okay, the underscore key will give us the option of brawling. You're used to hand-to-creature fighting. He used to say hand-to-hand. That's cool. I like the change. You're used to hand-to-creature fighting. You know how to fight when unarmed or with any weapon to a certain extent. It's not stylish or sporting, but it gets the job done. If you want more info, you can hit F1. So it will give you enhanced blocking, preparation to hit, disarm, feint, grab, break, power hit, trip, disarm, if you have a high enough melee skill. So let's go ahead and enable brawling. That will actually help us out a lot. I'm noticing that our strength is 1 point low. Why is this? Is it because we're weary? No, it's because our move cost is being affected by our sadness. Lightly weary. Torso, speed. Getting sick is sapping our strength. And the enhanced blocking is coming from brawling. So, for your information. You can't go down here. Oh, okay. We're already all the way down. Alright, let's step up. Take care of a little bit more business. It's now basically after dark, I think. It's 7:25 p.m. So it's getting pretty dark, or it's about to get dark. Once it becomes dark, we'll have to really contemplate whether we're going to slip downstairs and try to smash those bodies, or at least set them on fire, which would actually happen a lot faster, I think. If I could do that, that would be a huge blessing. Could contemplate putting the wooden stepladder here, like in this corner, and maybe going down, quickly lighting the pile of bodies on fire, and then running back upstairs. And if I could pull that off, I would be very happy. Yeah, lighting them on fire. Because I don't know, smashing them takes, I don't know, a minute. The tough zombie climbs to its feet. There's a re-res. Is this him? I'll bet that's him. Yep, tough zombie, re-res. Well, he's got 3 HP. Maybe he's not a re-res. I'm gonna take a peek. Alright, how bad is it? Oh, yeah! Well, wait a minute. Of course, we're not seeing over here, possibly. You know, this is unseen. Why is that unseen? We've seen over there before. Guess the wall's in the way? But anyway, it's looking a lot more clear from a certain point of view. In other words, what I'm thinking is that it's clear enough that we may be able to put a ladder down after dark. And that would be a tremendous bonus. We've only got... okay. Well, we'll take a peek from a different vantage point here in a minute. Let's get our stamina back. I'm going to take a peek from a vantage point that should allow me to see whether the whole room is full or not. I don't want to get too hopeful. Let me peer this way. Peek. Maybe peeking down from the very top is not giving us a full view. I think that's the case, maybe. I'm not sure. That or that room is mostly empty. I don't know. The street is relatively empty now. Look at this. It's really improved up to a certain radius. And what you're seeing here is the actual sound radius of combat. So some of these zombies just haven't heard what's going on. This is why we've thinned out the area around the building, but they're still pretty thick and choked across the street. But I think my peeking is not showing me everything because I was peeking down from the level above. Let's kill these guys and have a look. No, we're still not seeing in here. It's probably too dark. We may have to take a peek from the staircase. That's probably what I'll do. Yeah, because I really need to know the condition of the building. Let's go over here. I'm going to get rid of one of these nail board traps here. Disarm that spike trap. And I'm going to take a peek down. Nope, there's a tough zombie in the way. You can't. If it gets clear enough down there, I can start stabbing from the staircase. Or I could start luring them upstairs is another option, but there's a way higher chance that I'm going to take damage if I start pulling some shenanigans like that, you know. Oh, there he came too. Look at there. Let's walk him over the nail boards. Yep, he took some good damage on that. Let's run back and give a remote poke. There we go. Multi-tool, smartphone, no food. I would really like you zombies to start dropping food for me, please. Okay, let's see if we can take a peek now. Yes! Okay, it could be a lot worse. I mean, this looks a lot better than it has been. These guys all have pretty much 1 HP. These guys have low HP except for that one. So, yeah. In other words, we may be able to get down there, loot some armor, set some bodies on fire. Maybe. Maybe. It's up in the air right now. And I'm afraid to fight from this position, truly. If I hang out here for a minute. Now, I could yell and try to lure some of them upstairs. That situation could get out of control, though. Yeah, let's stick with plan A for now. Let's put the spiked board back up. Stamina's full, and how's the weapon? Weapon is messed up, and so we're going to be doing less damage with it as a result. If you're curious about that, you can examine the weapon with E from your inventory menu, and it should give you, see where it says Pierce 14? I think this is a Pierce 18 or Pierce 22 weapon. It's not telling me that it's because of the damage, but that is the reason. So if I drop that pipe spear over there, and I wield the other one, okay, Pierce 18. So it had lost 4 damage. Four of its ability to deal damage as a result of damage to itself. You know what I'm saying. Now I'm gonna yell. Now, the reason that I yelled there, here's my theory. I've cleared most of them from the streets. The surrounding area is emptying out. But what do I have now? I got a bunch of zombies up underneath me because they've been hearing noises. And now it's getting dark. Look here, 7:51 p.m. You can see that the light is really beginning to decrease. How's my weapon? It's fine. Okay. So by yelling, I have hoped to attract only the zombies who are underneath me. I didn't want to attract them all from nearby, from the nearby streets and stuff all at one time. Okay, let me yell again. So, as you can see. So basically what I'm going to do now, let me open up my mission timer and see where we sit. Looks like we're at 55 minutes on this episode. I usually aim to record for about an hour. But I can tell you exactly what I'm going to be doing. You can see the process. That really does not have to be acted out all on camera, does it? Because now you know how it works. It's relatively safe. And so on. So, I'm probably going to wrap this one up and then spend some time just grinding like this. And I'll grind and grind, and if I come to an interesting point, I'll probably turn my camera back on for the next episode. So I hope that you have enjoyed this episode anywhere near as much as I have. Because I have had a blast. Look here, we're not getting any zombies at all. There we go. A yell brought a few of them. Zapper zombie. Okay, this is great. Let's yell again. By the way, instead of hitting the wait key, you can just tap the tab key. It'll attack if there's a creature nearby. It's really handy to know that. I'm going to tell you, it makes your life in Cataclysm a lot easier. Let me yell again. We got a little stamina left. Hell yes. Alright, before I wrap the episode up, we'll take one last peek down there. Let me get my stamina back. Okay, we've got creatures coming back. Zombie dog climbs to its feet. So, this is a matter of time. However, look at this. No more. Alright, I want to peer downstairs. We could peer... Whoops. What was that? That was weird. Everything went black for a second. Let's peer over the edge. Okay. Oh, it's hard to tell. It's dark down there. Alright, hopefully we'll be venturing downstairs in the next episode. If not, we'll be venturing into the room with all of the ferals on the second floor with an eye toward getting a wooden ladder put down and a fire started. These are our plans for the next episode. Thanks for joining me for this one. And in the meantime, keep your head on a swivel, because Cataclysm wants you dead.